When I've got friends around for dinner, I love serving risotto. The only problem is that it can be a little bit labour intensive. You do have to stir it constantly, keep an eye on it. So I'm going to do an oven-baked risotto, which gives you all of those wonderful bits of a risotto without the hard work. So to start off with, I'm going to get some red onion and rosemary into my dish. Some chopped garlic. And a pot of this delicious cherry tomato and basil sauce. About 2 or 3 tablespoons of olive oil. And then just give that a really good stir. Lid on, and that goes into the oven for about 10 or 15 minutes. So now to add the rest of the ingredients. So I'm going to add in the risotto rice. Just stir that round. This fantastic chorizo I'm using. A really good dollop. I'm using about 2 tablespoons of this fabulous sun-dried tomato pesto. And really intensify those flavours. A little pinch of salt and pepper. And finally, some chicken stock, which I've had warming. So it's very important that you use warm stock. Straight in. Just give that a really good stir to get it all mixed together. And that smells fabulous already. You can smell the rosemary, you can smell the tomatoes. Can't wait for that to come out of the oven. So the lid back on. And I'm going to pop that into the oven for about 15 minutes. While that risotto starts to cook, I'm going to get my chicken ready. So, into my pan, a little bit of olive oil, and a touch of seasoning onto the chicken. I'm using boneless thighs because I think they impart a wonderful flavour, but by all means use breast meat or even joint up a whole chicken. Straight into the pan. Please, if you do touch any raw chicken, make sure you wash your hands before you handle anything else. So that skin should be lovely and golden and crispy. I'm just going to turn that over. Exactly what we're looking for. I'm just going to move that to one side so I can make room for the risotto. Well, the first thing you're hit with is that lovely smell of the tomatoes and the rosemary sitting right behind that. So I'm going to give that a little stir. There you go. Just using some clean tongs, I'm going to put the chicken into that risotto. Just kind of nestle it around the top. So all I have to do is get that lid back on and put the risotto back in the oven, and it'll finish cooking in about 10 to 15 minutes. I think that looks and smells beautiful. Now all I need to do is finish the dish. Good pinch of fresh parsley just scattered over the top. And then I'm going to serve my risotto with some slices of fresh lemon.